Playmakers, how's it going? This is Coach Wood. So excited to be with you guys today. Let's get after it. Hopefully all is well with you and your family. Most of you guys are used to seeing me in my office, but today, you guys, I wanted to get you out. This is the weekday huddle you are rocking with before you go pro. This is our channel. If you are a football player, a parent, a guardian of a football player, a coach, this is for you. This channel is solely for you, and you are all that we think about. We want to help the athletes, the families, the coaches out there excel in this business, in this industry, and it's tricky. It's more tricky now to be successful in football than ever before, but there's more opportunity, you guys, than ever before. So we want to help you guys get to that opportunity, and this is a labor of love for me and my team, you guys. So rock with us Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. Today, you guys, today's topic is a big one because it's the off season now. It's the off season, and all of you guys, especially you superstars, are trying to think about how to get to the next level. You're trying to think about how you can make more plays, right? Next year than you did this year. You're trying to solidify your name. You're trying to get to that college scholarship, or maybe some of you guys are already in college and you're trying to get to a pro opportunity, or just trying to get on the field at your school. So this off season is important. This is going to be your year, but there's something that I want you to think about that maybe you haven't really thought about. Something that the big timers have really fully caught on to, you guys. And I think it's essential. I think it's critical. When I came up in football, you guys, it was all about the physical side of things. You know, now you guys have evolved to the point where you have trainers and you have specialized coaches that are working with you on footwork and technique, and all of that stuff is amazing. All of that stuff is important. But what happens if you break down up here? What happens if mentally and just emotionally you start to break down? Is all of that work, all of that physical work, all of the technique work, all of the strength training, speed training, is that even gonna matter if you break down up here? Football is an emotional game. It's gonna take a lot out of you, especially if you get to a high level. A lot of you guys want to play at the highest level, but you're not thinking about what that's gonna take out of you emotionally. You know, you're gonna have to compete with the best of the best. You're gonna get yelled at. You may have mental mistakes where a coach puts you on the bench. You may have to go through some politics. Some of you guys, it's par for the course, but some of you guys will have catastrophic injuries, God forbid. You know, so who's helping you with all of the things that a football player goes through? It's a lot. Some of you guys may make the worst mistake in the biggest game of the year. Who helps you overcome that? We just saw a quarterback in Sam Darnold who won a Super Bowl on his 5th team. Could you get passed around the 5 different teams and still be ready to perform, be ready to show out mentally? A lot of guys have given up their career. They said after team 1, team 2, they got let go. They say, you know what, that's enough. I'm going to go work at the construction company. Whatever reason, Sam Darnold said, no, I got enough. Somebody's going to give me a shot. And lo and behold, he hoisted the Super Bowl championship trophy this year, the Vince Lombardi trophy, after being let go, after being told he wasn't good enough, you guys. So a lot of times our biggest wins in football come because we're strong enough to get back up off the ground. We're strong enough to bounce back from that injury. We're strong enough to bounce back from that drop pass. Who's helping you emotionally? Who's helping you mentally? Who's going to strengthen you this off season for what the season has to bring? Because if you're not putting in work mentally, if you're not putting in the work emotionally, it's going to be tested at some point next season. And will you be strong enough to keep going? We've talked to some athletes almost having mental breakdowns about waiting to get their scholarship opportunity or their PWO opportunity. It's so stressful, it's so worked up, and the parents are so stressed out and worked up. Calm down. Who's helping them emotionally? Who's helping them mentally? A lot of times the kids mimic the parents. A lot of times the kids mimic the parents. Who is going to be that strong, grounding voice when you need it the most? So that's what I really want to talk to you guys about today in this weekday huddle, because the top athletes that I'm coming across and the top athletes that I'm hearing about, the Pat Mahomes and some of these other guys, they've got somebody working with them. They've got somebody working with them. It's the secret sauce. You know, back in the day, it used to be maybe some type of whey protein or some type of creatine or something that people just was like, oh, this is the secret sauce. And then they've got strength bands and they've got everything. Now they've got hyperbaric chamber. Everybody's looking for the secret sauce. And lo and behold, it's right here. It's in between your ears. You know, that's the thing that we're not strengthening as athletes. You think about some of these athletes from the past, the Johnny Manziels, the people who were super talented, had all the skills in the world, but for whatever reason couldn't get it right. Couldn't get it right up here, you guys. So I don't want that to be you guys. There is so much opportunity in football right now for the ones that are right, but there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure. You know, a lot of athletes want to play major Division I ball. Their family wants them to play major Division I ball. Are you ready for the pressure? Now they're paying you guys. Are you ready for the pressure? Are you ready for the expectations? The fans know how much you guys are getting paid at the college level. And then when you're at the high school and junior college level, because kids are getting paid, all of these scholarships are more competitive. All of these opportunities are more competitive. Some of the high school kids are on the back burner and have to wait. Can you be emotionally strong while you wait? How do you move while you wait? So very, very important, you guys, because this is the piece that I'm not hearing talked about enough. The mental side, the emotional side of what athletes go through in this game. You know, what happens after you get a big time injury? Can you bounce back, or is that all she wrote? You know, because it happens to the best of the best. I'm in the Bay Area, the Fred Warners, the Bosas of the world. It happens to the best of the best. It does not matter how hard you train. If your number is called to be on the back burner because of politics, your number's called. If your number is called that you got to sit on the sidelines because of an injury and watch somebody in your spot, in your position, and they may ball out, how do you handle that mentally, you guys? When I think back to my personal career, and I was fortunate enough to play at a pretty decently high level, where I feel like I fell off, where I feel like I missed opportunities was because my thinking wasn't optimized. You know, I went through a coaching change in college, and the coach that ended up coming to our school, I probably wouldn't have played for if I had a chance to sign up with him. And we couldn't transfer like you guys can today. And in that transition and what I went through with that coaching staff and feeling like I was overlooked, that affected me mentally, which affected my game. So you guys, do not discount the fact that you can get as strong as you want in the weight room. You can get as fast as you want on the track this off season, and you can do all the technique in the world. But if you're not strong enough here to get through next season, if you're not strong enough for some of the challenges that may come your way, it's all she wrote, baby. So let's make sure that we have a game plan to get strong mentally this off season, to get strong emotionally. What is your strategy? Who is your go-to person? Who is your Zen master? You know, like Phil Jackson. Who do you go to when you need to get your brain fixed, when you need to talk out some things, when you need that pep talk. You can come to Coach Wood. You know I'm ready, baby. So keep that in mind. It's not just physical. It's not just technique this off season. It's mental. It's mental. We're going to win mentally this off season. So hopefully that is on your mind. That's on your agenda. I am enjoying these weekday huddles with Coach Wood. I'm going to get you guys out with me more because it's time to step it up. It's time to get to the next level, and I want to see all of you guys win. Please, please make sure that you subscribe. We talk football, and we talk about how to excel in this industry. And if that's you, you need to make sure you subscribe. Please tell your family and friends, your coaches, because Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, baby, we're getting after it, and we're going big. I love you guys. I'll see you at the top.